Hi, I'm Young. I help people break into tech by passing the BCS Foundation exam on their first try. Why? So they can level up in their careers and make more money. Today, we're tackling PESTLE analysis. It's a core part of the BCS syllabus and helps us analyze the external factors relevant to a business. To make it stick, I'm going to apply it to a real world problem, which is why do music artists get crushed by big tech? In the BCS exam, PESTLE is a framework used to look at the external factors that affect a business and how it impacts their strategy. PESTLE stands for political, so government policy and stability; economic, think interest rates, lifestyle changes; socio-cultural, so demographics; technological, new innovations and platform shifts; legal, so regulations and other data laws; and environmental, so sustainability, green, that sort of thing. Bringing it back to the example, artists currently are renting their careers from platforms that they don't control. So let's look at PESTLE factors, making the app we're going to look at first party and the infrastructure a necessity. So political. So think about TikTok bans, what's happened with TikTok in the US recently, or government pressure on social algorithm. If the platform goes away, then the artist's rented audience goes away with it. Moving on to the economic factors, the streaming model for artists pays 0.0005 pence or cents per stream. It's an economic environment that an artist, an up and coming artist, can't really survive in. You can't survive on vanity metrics alone. You need, or artists need, a direct to consumer relationship in order for them to build a real business. Socio-cultural factors. Fan behavior is shifting. People want closer, more intimate relationships, authentic connections with creators, not just nameless streams. In terms of technology, big tech companies gatekeep all of the data. Artists see people streaming their music from 50 countries, but they have no way to connect to all of those people. First party uses cloud technology to give that data back to the artist. GDPR and data privacy laws are tightening. If you don't own your fan database, you're at the mercy of how platforms handle legal compliance. You're basically beholden to them. Environmental, for this example, refers to the broader business ecosystem. In the music industry, the ecosystem is cluttered with link in bio tools that lead to fan fatigue and lost attention. So, as part of this lab follow along project, what you're going to need to do is create a PESTLE matrix. What I've done is put the worked example that we've just discussed now in a Google Drive. It maps the 6 factors specifically for a music artist transitioning from renting to owning their own data and infrastructure. In the exam, you're going to need to recognize which factors fall under which category. So, this real world example is going to come in handy. It's your secret weapon. I hope this has been helpful. If you are trying to pass the BCS Foundation Certificate in Business Analysis, go to bastack.com. I've got tons of resources on there. I'll also be putting a link to the actual artifact we've made as a result of this discussion in the link in the description. And if you're an artist that's looking to own their infrastructure instead of renting, I'll put a link to the school community where you can join and get some more information. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.